Right. I think we're good to go now. Right. This is another test with Mirillis Action, and there's one other thing I need to do. So I can get my head round this. Hang on. We're going to disappear in a sec. Where the hell is it gone to? I don't know. Now I've lost Mirillis Action. I think it's down into the yeah, there. Right, so I can then switch on the annotations, and we've now also got, well, we had the chat up on the screen a minute ago. I don't know whether anybody's going to, in fact, let me just do a test. I can do that myself. Going on to my streaming channel on YouTube. We'll just do a test one, see if we can get it coming up. We can remember how to type. Where the hell's the chat thing? Right, say something. This is a test. Type that, see how long that takes to come up on the screen if it does. Ah, there we go. Right, that is working now. So we've finally worked out how to get the chat to appear on my screen. I think actually, because I haven't used this software for a while, I think the problem was the URL for the chat was out of date, and that's the URL, the link that is given from Restream, that you have to paste into one of the options to have it appear on your screen. I was using an old one that I had used a while ago when I was testing this, probably about a year ago, so it was out of date. So now it's working, so the chat is now appearing on the bottom of the screen, and well, I think that challenge room is gone. In fact, there only is a couple of rooms there now. Let's just go in here as a spectator. And we'll turn on the annotation function. Now, how come now I've lost the audio? Have I muted my... What the hell have I done here? Let me turn the annotations off. Well, the audio is fine there. And nothing's been changed there. It's a good job I'm testing this stuff, because for the life of me now, I don't know what the hell I've done. I seem to have lost audio from the actual game. Ah, that's better. I don't know what the hell happened there. Right, so we'll try putting the annotations on again. And we will use the arrow function. We'll change that to a more discernible colour. Now, what I have noticed is that you get a sort of muting process going on, especially if I'm talking and the guy's hit a ball. If I keep my mouth shut, now the audio's gone again. I wonder if that's to do with the annotation coming on. that's a bug that I've noticed there. Let's just keep our mouth shut while he hits a ball. Yeah, the annotation function, again, this is another drawback of having to have it in desktop mode. If I switch on the annotations, which I've done, as soon as you do that, you're out of the game, although you can do stuff like that with the arrows. It allows me to do things like this, but that effectively mutes the audio from the game, which that's going to scratch, I think, is it? No. Which is a little bit of a drawback. So as soon as I turn off the annotation function, the audio of the game is fine. So it's a little bit annoying that. Right, we'll clear that up. We'll just try another one. This has got some quite good functions that are much easier to use than what XSplit Gamecaster has in terms of annotations. It's fairly limited, Gamecaster, but it's actually perfect for what I use it for. Let's just turn it on again. Right, let's say he's wanting the cue ball in that sort of area there. That line isn't thick enough, so we'll go up a bit. And we'll say that area there, that is really thick. Let's try that one. No point in choosing the same colour as the cloth, that's not very good. You're looking for something with a good contrast. That's better. And if I don't like that, I can do this. There's a big area he's trying to get into, and then choose like lines. You can do that, which is handy. Change the colour of that. And all the time the game is muted while you're working on it, so that is a drawback. I'll turn off the annotations, clear that, and the audio from the actual game will be fine, as long as I'm not talking over it. And that seems to be fine. And we know that the chat window is now working, so I've now got it set so that the function is working. I'm getting a very steady 60 FPS at 1080, which is to be expected. That's all working fine. So I could use this now that I know how the chat works. I've got my on-screen chat working, and that is fine. I'm happy with that. Let's just watch these guys for a second or two. I'll turn that back on again. I'll choose the arrow. As soon as you see my little cue stick appear, that means that the audio should be fine. That means that I'm out of the annotation functionality. I'll switch that back on again. We wanted that to run right down there for that 3 ball. Didn't get there. Get rid of that one. He has the angle to come up there to get on the 3. He's played the draw, needs a nice kiss off the 7, nice nudge into the 6, and that will do it. That's not a bad shot. And we will put this in the middle of the screen, and we will end this test at this precise moment in time. I'm just going to get this moved out away. Hang on a sec. Right. Right, so all the time that we're on there, you get that muted sound of the balls. Now, I'm outside that window. Turn off. And we will end that there.